Right back into it. Finishing up this bullet point right now, we're going to talk about the second one for causes of war, specifically long and short term causes. I did it backwards, short and long term causes, same thing. All right. So here we go. Here are some short term causes of the war. I gave you kind of a brief overview of stuff we talked about in class. And I also kind of tried to link the themes from the first episode of this little talk that we did on World War One with the economic, military, territorial, ideological, political, yada yada yada. Right. So the Moroccan crises, right? That's Germany kind of battling for that place in the sun. It's taking on France. Britain is going to intervene. They're going to break that benevolent neutrality because Germany is that threat, right? Germany is upsetting the balance of power. So Britain is going to stand by France and firm up that alliance. And Germany's kind of the loser in this situation, right? It's clear that that place of the sun is valued by the German Empire, but Britain is going to stand in its way of getting that empire. This has economic ties, military ties, territorial ties, ideological ties, as well as political ties. All right. The Balkan crisis, right? This is the powder keg, right? This is the Ottoman Empire is weakening, and you've got all of these ethnic groups in the Balkan region that are fighting for their ethnic independence as well as more territory for those ethnic lands from that collapsing Ottoman Empire. Russia, Serbia, and Germany, as well as Austria-Hungary, are the main players in the Balkan crisis, right? This has economic ties, territorial ties, ideological ties, and political ties. Then we go to Bosnia, right? This is the annexation of Bosnia by Austria-Hungary. Germany, Austria-Hungary, Serbia, and Russia are all intertwined in the Bosnian crisis. This is the beginning of the issuing of the blank check by Germany to Austria-Hungary because they too are now firming up their alliances in that region. This has ideological, territorial, political, military, and economic ties. Then we've got the Sarajevo crisis, which is the assassination of Archduke Franz Ferdinand in Bosnia. So we've got the Austria-Hungarian prince that is going to be assassinated by that Serbian terrorist organization. This has ideological, political, and territorial ties to it. Right after the Sarajevo crisis, or right after the assassination, we are going to get that ultimatum by Serbia, by Austria-Hungary onto Serbia, and that is again, that's the issuing of the blank check right there, and we're very close to war after that, which leads us to the July crisis, and this is how the alliance system pans out, right? This is the most immediate. These are the shortest term causes of World War One, going from a local conflict to a world war, from a conflict in the Balkans to a conflict spanning all of these different countries, that alliance system, and that has political ties. Some historiography for you. Failures to manage the July crisis led to World War One. Leaders' overinflated egos / sense of country strength led to World War One. And then long-term causes. This is super simple, right? This is main, right? If you're checking out this channel from not my class, I do main a little bit differently. I do it with two eyes to really show the difference between imperialism and industrialization, and show that both of them are important causes to World War One. It's not just one of them playing a factor. So we've got the militarism, we've got the alliances, we've got the imperialism, the industrialization, and the nationalism. That's the end of our little causes of 20th century wars for World War One. I'll come back with another episode probably tomorrow, and we'll focus on the Second World War to kind of round out the causes of both wars. Hope these help.